I saw a video. Maybe you guys know where I saw it from. I don't know, but it was like demonstrating intelligence to an animal in a way. It was a bull, and the farmer was like, "Oh, this bull won't fuck with me. He thinks I'm the strongest creature alive because he sits there all day trying to lift that gate, and there's a bolt.
Yeah,
and he tries to lift it all day, and he can't. And then I walk over, I unhinge it, and then I open it easily. And he looks at me like I'm a fucking god. Like he looks at me, not exact words, but he's like, the bull looks at me like I am the strongest creature alive. He won't mess with me. And that's just so funny. It's like, you stupid fucking animal. It's a little latch, you idiot.
Could kill me in 2 seconds.
It's a tiny piece of metal.
I've seen kind of the opposite side of that. We had one go crazy one time, like it had gone feral, and it was just trying to tear through this fence. And my dad's on the other side of the fence, and so is the highway. If it gets in the highway, you're liable if that thing like runs in front of a car and kills a family. So you can't let it get there. And Dad's got a gun, and he's trying to negotiate with this wild animal. He's like, no, you can't.
I don't want to shoot you. Yeah.
Go back. And he's like hitting it with the butt of the shotgun. Like, no, don't make me. No. He's got to fucking shoot it. He shoots it in the neck, and it falls into the ditch, like through the fence it was trying to get through, and like neck under body, and it's like, fuck. Yeah, like expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a loss.
He drives back to our house, which is very close. It's within sight of this, and he's mad about this. He's arranging like someone to process the cow so that it's not just thrown in a hole. We're gonna get it processed. So we have all the meat in the freezer, and he's like, yeah, she's, I don't know, 900, 1100, 1200, something like that, 1,000 pounds, and right now she's dead. I'm looking at. Let me call you back. She had gotten up.
No way.
Whoa.
She had only been knocked unconscious by the first shot.
That's
Not a
so
shot
crazy.
from the
She
neck.
had made it. She had made it across the first road, and she's running across another field. And now it's not just a road.
Now she's running for her life.
It's a major highway she's headed for now. She's not making it across.
Oh,
the
good.
road. So now he's chasing her in a truck that sells a trailer through a field, and it's just ba 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 ba. He gets he passes her, gets all the way in front of her, and now he's got a deer rifle. He like pulls out the driver's side window and shoots her in the like chest as she's running at him. She's not trying to like, oh, there's a loud trailer and truck. She's like, she wants him. She's coming. Like
charging his ass, huh?
Yeah, they can get crazy.
Man.
Yeah, unfortunately. But
And
we
they're
ate her.
stronger than they realize.
How did she?
Taste
Did that stop her? The shots to the chest?
delicious. I can remember eating that cube steak and gravy like a year and a half later and being like,
Victory.
She was crazy but tender. And it was good stuff. I really do remember that. We ate that cow for like 2 years after that. We had beef.
That's all. I haven't gone hunting in years. Like I think it's been 6 years since the last time I hunted, and it was deer hunting, which is the most boring kind of hunting on earth.
Hey, we always talk about doing a trip. We could go on a hunting trip next year. You should get better with your bow.
I would need to. I need to buy a compound bow and really start practicing.
Well, you only have a year.
I'm still getting better with the recurve bow. I don't know if I'm ready to step over to the. I mean, compound is easier than recurve, obviously.
You could
but
learn
it's very
two hobbies
different.
in a year.
I did manage to get a deer with my friends this year. So this year I do have my little hunter's license. So
what did you killed it?
Mm-hmm. Well, I spawned
we all
it for
kill
my
animals
buddy
out here
on
ourselves.
the rifle.
You shot it with the rifle?
I was the spotter for my buddy who was mounted on the gun and took the shot. So I got to share in the spoils. No, it's not if you do it at a reasonable range. We were setting up a challenge for ourselves. We have a friend who has a lot of property, and it was across 2 hillsides. So we, how do I say this on the internet? Conveniently came across one that was located on the other hillside. And then so we did the whole dope measurements and everything like that to try to nail the shot. And we got it in one shot. So I was very happy with that. So I swear I do not tell tales outside of school. This is 100% honest. I do long range shooting. 753 yards.
Yeah.
It's like a battlefield sniper headshot.
6.5 Creedmoor out of a Ruger precision rifle. So
that's cool.
So you killed it, and then you like have 2 miles to walk.
No,
It's not that far, and we also like. I was on the shooter side of it, so I did my work. Someone else went and carried that thing for me.
Okay, then that's a good deal.
I just set up there with my little spotting scope. I'm like, I'm like 2 mils, whatever, and then it's like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready for dinner. Where's the steak?
One of the most fun times I had hunting, I was like, it was the first time I went dove hunting. I was like 8 or 9.
Dove hunting.
Dove hunting, yeah, and it was like it wasn't like normal dove hunting, like you just go out. It was like the field like event thing where you like go to a field and they stock it, and like I'm 8-9 years old, so I've like shot clays with a shotgun for a while, but that's about the extent of it. And like, you couldn't miss. Like the dog would run up and scare a bush, and it would just be like the arrows in 300 levels of doves. Where like I genuinely wasn't aiming. I was just swinging the little 20 gauge I had up there, just pow pow. You know, it was an over under, and then every so often 1 or 2 would fall. It was great. It was so much fun, and I didn't get that it was like a stocked area because I was a child. But I remember like at the time being like, yeah. I'm an excellent hunter. I'm an excellent hunter. Just firing into a cloud of birds.
Dude, that's how Harley was ambushing a flock of pheasants at 12 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I wasn't ambushing the symbol of peace. The worldwide.
That's fair.
Well, you think that like you have like the idea of doves in your head before you go, especially as a kid, and it's like those white, pure, beautiful doves. Then you see a real dove, and it's like, oh, so the dove was like
dove ain't white. Kill it.
Is just marketing. Oh, they're all dirty gray like pigeons.
Ugh.
They are. Yeah, they all look dirty.
The white ones are just bred for selling in TV.
Yeah, for soap. They taste tremendous.
For soap.
For soap.
I would like to try dove.
It's
at
good.
your house.
And
prepared by you.
Well, you can. It takes 2 seconds to clean it because it's such a tiny little animal. You just grab you take your finger on both sides and just pop it like you're breaking its spine, and you just force the breast meat out. Then you just rip it. It is the easiest animal to clean ever, and you look kind of cool while you're doing it because you're just like Kalima.
Easy.
Like
Yeah.
So like
I did that with turtles.
They're so fragile. They're so
my
fragile that like if you tried to like tear a dog's leg off, it just wouldn't work. Like, for one thing, he'd bite you at some point. But like if you like reach into a dove's chest and just pull its entire breast meat out, it'll just come right out. Like you can do that with your bare hands. You can
The dove doesn't even care. It's
squishy.
Like,
oh, it hates it. It hates it.
I deal with it,
really.
And they never fly again. But
wait, the dove hates it.
Yeah, they.
I mean, yeah, bro.
I never fly.
Imagine so.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard a dove scream?
But then the breast meat grows back, and the next year you pluck it again.
No, I get it.
No, you shoot them, and then then you like pull the meat off. But what you have is you have this little like breast, like cutlet thing, like it looks like a chicken, but obviously incredibly tiny. And you put cream cheese in the middle and wrap it in bacon with a toothpick and grill those things. Are really, really fucking good. Quail is good like
Sounds
that.
amazing.
You need a lot of them though. Like if you're gonna eat a meal of dove,
It's like hot wings.
you need like 11, 12 doves.
It's just like hot wings. Yeah, you need 10 or 15 or something if you're hungry. Like we would sit there and like eat a dozen of them and like drink beer, and they're just so fucking good.
I bet they're pretty good for you, like macro wise. It's really lean.
It's really lean. There's like no fat in there. It's one of those things that like you probably couldn't even survive on if that was your.
Yeah, I was reading something about that. It's called like rabbit starvation, where you could have like if you're in the wild, like you're Les Stroud or whatever. Even if you had unlimited rabbit meat, you could still starve to death because there's not enough fat in there to sustain you, and your body can't survive on protein forever.
So I actually just did it was like last month. I did a video on Chris McCandles. He tried to be a survivalist in Alaska. One of the lead theories is he died of rabbit starvation. Yeah, that guy. One of the lead theories is he died of rabbit starvation. So
what else did
you go hunting all these rabbits, cook all these rabbits, eat all these rabbits, and still die?
Yeah,
I would just be like, just kill me. Let's just skip to death.
Well, I mean,